Hello friends, welcome back to my channel Methodology Maths by Pratik Grover. Our today's topic is exercise 2.5, which is based on algebraic identities of 9th standard NCERT textbook. To understand this exercise, please go through the video of algebraic identities. The link of the respective video has been shared in the description of this video. After going through that video, you can proceed towards this section. Now, this is the first part. I'll be dividing the video into two parts. This is the first part, and I'll be doing some 5 or 6 questions, main questions in this, and the remaining in the second part. So, not wasting much of your time, let us start with the first question. The first question is, use suitable identities to find the following products. There are many questions, there are 5 questions in this. Out of those 5 questions, I'll be doing only 3. The rest you can do by yourself. The first is x plus 4 multiplied by x plus 10. As you can see, this identity is in the form of x plus a into x plus b. That is a fourth identity we have learnt. Every time when you use an identity, specify which identity you are using. So by x plus a multiplied by x plus b is equals to, what is this identity? X square plus a plus b x plus ab. This was the identity, means the square of the first term. So this will become x square because the first term of both the brackets was x, plus add the second terms of both the brackets, that is a plus b. So 4 plus 10 multiplied by the first term, that is x. Here also the first term was x. A and b are the second terms of both the brackets. So you have to add those and you have to multiply with the first term. So 4 plus 10 I have added into x, that is my first term, plus 4 multiplied by 10. So the answer would be x square plus 4 plus 10 is 14x plus 4 into 10 is 40. This is your final answer. Let us proceed towards third sum. I am doing third one. 3x plus 4, 3x minus 5. 3x plus 4 and 3x minus 5. They are getting multiplied. See, in both the brackets, the first term is same, but the second term of both the brackets are different. So the same identity will be applied. By x plus a multiplied by x plus b, we have x square plus a plus b x plus ab. This is our identity. Now multiplying, see, the first term is 3x. The first term is 3x. So my answer contains square of the first term. So that is 3x the whole square, plus, there is plus sign over in the identity. A plus b. What is a and b? The second term of both the brackets. But here b term is negative, that is minus 5. So in the bracket it will be 4 minus 5 into the first term, that is x. Why 4 minus 5? Because b was minus 5 in this question. Plus 4 multiplied by minus 5. Wherever the b is required, the b over here is minus 5. Don't consider this to be positive 5. Sign has to be considered. This 3x the whole square will become 9x square. 4 minus 5. What is 4 minus 5? That is minus 1. So this will be minus, because plus into minus will become minus. So minus 1 into x. So no need to write minus 1, direct write minus x. 1 as in coefficient, you no need to write that. 4 multiplied by minus 5. Positive into negative is minus. So answer would be minus 20. I am doing fourth one. Simpler one. y square plus 3 by 2 multiplied by y square minus 3 by 2. No need to take LCM. As you can see in both the brackets, the first term and the second term both are same. In both the brackets, the first term is y square and the second term is 3 by 2. The only difference is the first term is having positive sign in between and the second term is having negative sign in between. This is a plus b multiplied by a minus b, or as you can say x plus y multiplied by x minus y. So by identity x plus y multiplied by x minus y, we have the identity is the square of the first term x square minus square of the second term, that is y square. So this is, first term is y square, so you have to square the y square term minus square of the second term. My second term is 3 by 2. So 3 by 2 square. What is y square square? It will be y raised to 4 minus, what is 3 by 2 square? That is 9 upon 4. This is the final answer. No need to take LCM. Y raised to 4 minus 9 by 4. The fifth one, I hope you can do by yourself. It is again a minus b into a plus b, that is a square minus b square. Or as you can say x plus y, x minus y, x square minus y square. I am continuing with the second question. Second question is, evaluate the following products without multiplying directly. They are given as the products and we have to multiply directly. I'll be solving second and third one. The first one you can do by yourself. The second question is, see, if I'll teach you the second one, you will get the hint for the first one. That is 95 multiplied by 96. 95 multiplied by 96. To solve them, don't have to multiply directly. You should know the identity. 95 can be written as 100 minus 5 multiplied by, that is, I am opening another bracket. 96 can be written as 100 minus 4. 95 can be written as 100 minus 5 and 96 can be written as 100 minus 4. Can you see that the first term of both the brackets are same and the second term of both the brackets are different? So by which identity we can solve this? By x plus a multiplied by x plus b, where first term is same, the second terms are different, equals to x square plus a plus b x plus ab. Now the thing to be taken care is a is minus 5 and b is minus 4. A is minus 5 and b is minus 4. So this will be x square, that is first term square. What is my first term? That is 100. So 100 square plus, here the sign is plus. In the bracket it is addition of the two terms, but both the terms are negative, so minus 5 minus 4 into first term. My first term is 100 plus multiplication of both the second terms, that is minus 5 into minus 4. 100 square is 10,000. This is minus 5 minus 4, that is minus 9. Minus 9 multiplied by 100 is minus 900. How did we get this minus 900? Minus 5 and minus 4, they will get added and will become minus 9. Minus 9 into 100 is minus 900. This is minus 5 into minus 4, that is plus 20. Minus minus plus, and 5 into 4 is 20. So if I subtract this, it will become 9,100. 10,000 minus 900 is 9,100 plus 20. So 9,120. Final answer. Without doing calculation, see, we have solved this sum 95 into 96. The third sum, see, I have not done the first of this main second question because in that it is plus. So that plus identity, you know how to solve this. This is the same identity which will be applied in the first question of second main question. Third is 104 multiplied by 96. 104 multiplied by 96. This 104, it can be written in the form of 100 plus 4. And this 96 can be written in the form of 100 minus 4. Can you see both the terms of the brackets are same? So which identity, and the plus and minus sign, see the first bracket is having plus sign, the second bracket is having minus sign, means different signs. So by which identity x plus y multiplied by x minus y is equals to x square minus y square, we will get 100 square minus 4 square. 100 square minus 4 square. What is 100 square? 10,000. Minus 4 square is 16. So 10,000 minus 16 will be 9984. 9984. This would be my final answer. Now focus on the third sum, third main question. These are important questions. So please focus on the next type of sums. In third question, I'll be trying to solve all the sub questions of this, but if I'll see whether they are repeating the same type, then I'll skip. Otherwise, I'll be completing all the types. Pay attention very carefully. The first question is you have to factorize them using appropriate identities. Factorize means now in the identities there are always the two sides, LHS and RHS. Till now we have always been given LHS side and we have converted to the right hand side. Now RHS sides will be given to you and you have to find the LHS of that identity. 9x square plus 6xy plus y square. This is given to us, 9x square plus 6xy plus y square. Now you have to factorize this. Factorize means you have to check whether it's a perfect square or middle term splitting, like all the identities. Means what I mean to say is whether it is x plus y whole square, x minus y whole square, x square minus y square, x plus a, x plus b. There are total 10 possibilities because I have taught you 10 different identities. So which identity is this and how to solve this? Please understand this method now. First of all, the first step, count the number of terms. 1, 2, 3. There are 3 terms. If there are 3 terms, check whether something is common between them or not from all 3. No, nothing is common right now from all 3 terms. Now, out of these 3 terms, see, these checkpoints are very important. First checkpoint, count the number of terms. Second checkpoint, see if there is anything common or not. Third checkpoint, out of these 3 terms, can we see 2 perfect squares? Yes. 9x square and y square are perfect squares. And these perfect squares should also be positive. So 9x square is also positive, y square is also positive. What is my third check? Out of the 3 terms given to us, are there any 2 terms which are perfect squares? And those perfect squares should be positive. So 9x square and y square were the 2 perfect squares given to us, and yes, they are positive. So what is the next step? We have identified 2 perfect squares. 9x square is a perfect square of which number? 9x square is a perfect square of 3x, so this will become 3x the whole square. Means my first term would be 3x and it is getting whole square, that is 9x square. What is my last term? That is y square. It is a square of y. It is a square of y. Now just ignore this middle term right now. Ignore this middle term. Multiply this first term and the last term. 3x and y. Whatever may the answer you get, always multiply that answer with 2. What we have done? We have first found out the first term by 9x square and last term by y square, that is y and 3x. The terms you are getting, this is the next step. The terms you are getting, multiply those 2 terms. and always multiply the answer of the multiplication of those two terms by 2. So this is 2 multiplied by 3x multiplied by y. If you multiply them, you will get 6xy. See, we have first ignored this term, but using these two terms and 2, we are getting this term. That means the question given to us was a perfect square. A square plus 2ab plus b square, or x square plus 2xy plus y square. So by which identity x square plus 2xy plus y square, this is the identity of x plus y whole square. This is the identity of x plus y whole square. So x plus y whole square means first term plus second term whole square. What is my first term? 3x plus what is my second term? Y. So it's a square of 3x plus y whole square. I'm again explaining in Hindi now. 3 टर्म दिए हैं आपको. 3 टर्म में सबसे पहला चेक, सॉरी फर्स्ट चेक इज हाउ मेनी टर्म्स आर गिवन, कितनी टर्म्स दी हुई हैं. तो पहले 3 टर्म्स दी हुई हैं. सेकंड चेक, व्हाट इज माय सेकंड चेक? कुछ कॉमन है उसके अंदर? कॉमन नहीं दिख रहा. ठीक है. नाउ थर्ड चेक, उन तीनों टर्म में से क्या कोई 2 टर्म ऐसी हैं जो परफेक्ट स्क्वायर्स हैं? यस. 9x स्क्वायर वाज अ परफेक्ट स्क्वायर, y स्क्वायर वाज अ परफेक्ट स्क्वायर. तो जो 2 परफेक्ट स्क्वायर्स हैं उनको मैंने उनके टर्म्स के हिसाब से लिख दिया. 9x का होल स्क्वायर मेरा 9x स्क्वायर मेरा बनेगा 3x होल स्क्वायर, और y स्क्वायर मेरा बनेगा y का स्क्वायर. मुझे ये फर्स्ट टर्म और लास्ट टर्म चाहिए थी. अभी जो सेकंड टर्म है उसको इग्नोर कीजिए एक बार के लिए. 3x और y को मल्टीप्लाई करके जो भी आंसर आएगा उसको 2 से मल्टीप्लाई कीजिए. इन तीनों को मल्टीप्लाई करके क्या ये आंसर आ रहा है? 6xy आ रहा है? यस, आ रहा है. तो अगर इन दोनों की मदद से मुझे यही आंसर मिल रहा है, मतलब ये परफेक्ट स्क्वायर है. तो ये किस हिसाब से परफेक्ट स्क्वायर है? फर्स्ट टर्म प्लस सेकेंड टर्म का होल स्क्वायर है. अब ये एक्स प्लस वाई होल स्क्वायर है. सिमिलरली एक्स माइनस वाई होल स्क्वायर हम नेक्स्ट सम में देखते हैं कैसे आता है. फोर वाई स्क्वायर माइनस 4y प्लस 1. पहला स्टेप, कितनी टर्म्स हैं? 1 2 3. देयर आर 3 टर्म्स. सेकेंड चेक, इज देयर एनीथिंग कॉमन? कुछ कॉमन है क्या उनमें से? इज देयर एनीथिंग कॉमन? नो. थर्ड, इन 3 टर्म में से क्या कोई 2 टर्म ऐसी हैं जो परफेक्ट स्क्वायर्स हैं और पॉजिटिव हैं? तो आउट ऑफ दीज 3 टर्म्स आर देयर एनी 2 टर्म्स विच आर परफेक्ट स्क्वायर्स एंड पॉजिटिव? तो यस, 4y स्क्वायर एंड 1. 4y square is a perfect square of 2y. 1 is a perfect square of 1. Now ignore the middle term, multiply them. 2y into 1, 2y, and multiplied with 2. That multiplication of 2 at last is compulsory for all such type sums. So into 2 you will get 4y, no doubt, minus 4y. So I'll write minus 2 multiplied by first term multiplied by last term. मल्टीप्लीकेशन ऑफ दिस टर्म, ये जो माइनस साइन है वो मैंने डायरेक्टली यहाँ से ले लिया. ये 2 यहीं का ऑटोमेटिक हमेशा रहेगा. पहले ब्रैकेट में फर्स्ट टर्म, सेकंड ब्रैकेट में लास्ट टर्म. इनको मल्टीप्लाई करके क्या माइनस 4y आ रहा है? मल्टीप्लाइंग दिस 3, आर यू गेटिंग माइनस 4y? यस. सो दिस इज अ परफेक्ट स्क्वायर. परफेक्ट स्क्वायर ऑफ एक्स स्क्वायर माइनस 2xy प्लस वाई स्क्वायर इज x माइनस y द होल स्क्वायर. सो दिस इज 2y, that is my first term, minus last term 2y minus 1 the whole square. Understood? I'm doing the third one. X square minus y square by 100. Now there are only 2 terms, there are no 3 terms. So first check, there are 2 terms. Always go with the number of terms. There are 2 terms. Both the terms would be perfect square and there should be a minus sign in between. Okay, sorry, I forgot the second check. Is there anything common? The second check is find is there anything common? No, there is nothing common. Now see, both the terms should be perfect squares and the sign between them should be negative. Is this possible? Is this true? Yes. So the first term is a square of x, then minus sign. The second term is a square of y upon 10 whole square. 100 is a square of 10. This way we got x square minus y square. So what is our identity? X square minus y square is actually x plus y multiplied by x minus y. Means addition of two terms multiplied by subtraction of two terms. So my two terms is x plus y by 10. This is my first term and the second term into x minus y by 10. X plus y by 10 and x minus y by 10. This is my final answer. Here third question gets completed. But now what if they are not perfect squares? Means you may ask, there may be three terms, but we have checked that first and there are two perfect squares. What if there are no perfect squares then? In such cases, you have to go for middle term splitting. So if first and last terms or any two terms are not perfect squares, in those cases you have to go for middle term splitting. That we have learned in our previous exercise 2.4. Okay, so don't forget, I'm sharing the link for middle term splitting also, so please go through that link if you're not recalling that middle term splitting thing and all. Okay, so we can go to proceed to the next one. Fourth question is expand each of the following using suitable identities. Now you have to expand these questions. First question, x plus 2y plus 4z whole square. Simply you know that this is three terms and it's getting whole square. This is a plus b plus c the whole square, or as you can say x plus y plus z the whole square. So by x plus y plus z whole square, that is equals to x square plus y square plus z square plus 2xy plus 2yz plus 2zx. Means first term square plus second term square plus third term square plus 2 multiplied by first term into second term plus 2 multiplied by second term into third term plus 2 multiplied by third term into first term. So first term square, that is x square, plus second term is 2y whole square and the third term is 4z whole square, plus 2 multiplied by first term x multiplied by second term 2y plus 2 multiplied by second term 2y into third term 4z and 2 multiplied by third term, that is 4z, multiplied by first term, that is x. This would be x square plus 4y square plus 16z square plus 2 into 2 4, 4xy plus 2 into 2 4, 4 into 4, 16yz plus 8zx. This is the final answer. That's it. This is the final answer. I'll not be doing all of them. So let me proceed to the fifth and sixth sum of this question. Those are difficult ones, so I'm doing that one. Rest you can do by yourself. You will understand the minus sign also, where to keep minus sign. So minus 2x plus 5y minus 3z whole square. I'm not writing again and again the identities because that will waste our time only. So you better don't forget to write identity, by which identity you are using. That is most important. Don't forget to write that. I'm just doing, this is minus 2x whole square plus 5y whole square. Don't forget minus sign. This is very important. Plus minus 3z whole square plus 2 multiplied by minus 2x into 5y plus 2 multiplied by 5y into minus 3z plus 2 multiplied by minus 3z into minus 2x. A square, x square plus y square plus z square plus 2xy plus 2yz plus 2zx. This was given as minus 2x square is minus will become positive, that is 4x square plus 25y square 5y square plus 9z square plus, not plus, sorry, it will be minus 2 into minus 2, minus 4, minus 4 into 5, minus 20xy, 2 into 5, 10, 10 multiplied by minus 3, that is minus 30 yz, 2 into minus 3, minus 6, minus 6 into minus 2, plus 12, plus 12zx. If you get confused with the minus sign, I am giving a small trick to solve that. See how many terms are negative. If there are two terms negative, if there are two out of these three terms, if there are two terms negative, keep the minus sign ahead wherever this term which is not negative is coming. If out of three terms, two terms are negative and you forget and you get confused where to keep the negative sign, see the perfect squares will always be positive, उनके आगे कभी negative sign नहीं आएगा. But इन तीनों में से जो लास्ट के तीन टर्म्स है उनमें से किसी के आगे नेगेटिव साइन आ सकता है. तो किसके आगे नेगेटिव आएगा? उसी के आगे नेगेटिव आएगा जिसमें 5y टर्म होगी. जिसमें भी हमने y मल्टीप्लाई किया है वो टर्म नेगेटिव होगी, बाकी तीसरी टर्म पॉजिटिव होगी. नेक्स्ट एग्जांपल ले लूंगा, उसमें आपको ज़्यादा क्लियर हो जाएगा. सिक्स्थ क्वेश्चन, 1/4a minus 1/2b plus 1 the whole square. Now there are two ways. You can directly start solving it or take LCM and then solve. I'll solve directly. I'm not writing the identity again. Same identity, x plus y plus z the whole square. That is x square, that is first term square. That is 1/4a the whole square plus minus 1/2 the whole square plus z whole square, that is third term whole square, plus 2 multiplied by first term into second term, 1/4a multiplied by minus 1/2b plus 2 multiplied by second term into third term, minus 1/2b multiplied by 1 plus 1/2 into first term into last term, 1 multiplied by 1/4a. Sorry, this is 2. This will be 2, not 1/2. This would be 2. Now, what is 1/4a the whole square? That is 1 upon 16a square plus square of negative number is positive. So 1/4b square plus 1 square is 1. This 2 into 1/4 into minus 1/2. This 2 and this 2 will get cancelled. It will be only 1/4 remaining with the negative sign. So minus 1 upon 4. Why minus? Because there was one negative sign in this bracket. Minus 1/4 AB. Minus 1/4 AB. Again this 2 and 2 cancel out. This minus 1 remains. Minus 1 means you have to just keep a negative sign and write the variable, that is b. This 2 ones are 2 2s are. See, in the denominator 2 remains and it is a positive number. So 1/2a. This is my final answer. Now, there are three terms. Out of these three terms, one is negative. Direct calculation. If only one term is negative, keep that term negative in the last three terms. The first three terms will always be positive because they are perfect square. But from the last three terms, see, wherever b is coming, that is my second term, it is negative. The rest one is positive. If there are two terms negative, keep the negative sign ahead of that term which was positive. I'm talking about general form. If one term is negative, keep the negative sign in front of that number which was negative. Hope you understood. Regarding this, related to this, the question number 5th, we can continue with the question number 5th. Okay. First, now 6 terms will be given to you. 6 terms. 4x square plus 9y square plus 16z square plus 12xy minus 24yz minus 16xz. If 6 terms are given to you, then what should you do? First step, see, right hand side is given, you have to find the left hand side. First step, 6 terms are given. Second step, is anything common? ये दो चेक तो हमेशा रहेंगे. Now, third check. Out of these 3 terms, out of these 6 terms, 3 would be perfect squares. This first term, second term, and third term are perfect squares. If they're not perfect square, you have to make them perfect square by taking root sign. I'll understand. You will understand this in the next sum. 4x square is the perfect square of 2x the whole square. 9y is a perfect square of 9y square is a perfect square of 3y the whole square. 16z square is a perfect square of 4z the whole square. Now you got these 3 values. Don't look at these 3 next. Using these 3 values, you will get the next 3 terms. If they are positive, keep positive or keep everyone positive. Plus 2 multiplied by first term, that is 2x, into second term, that is 3y. Just multiply them and you will get this term orally. Plus 2 multiplied by second term, that is 3y, multiplied by third term, that is 4z, plus 2 multiplied by third term, that is 4z, multiplied by first term, that is 2x. But as you can see, there were 2 terms which are negative. 2 terms were negative in our question. Check which 2 terms were negative. See, these 2 terms were negative. In these 2 terms, which variable is common? Z variable is common. Now keep that term negative which is having z. That is, this 4z will become negative. So I am keeping negative sign ahead of 4z wherever it is seen. So your final answer would be 2x plus 3y minus 4z the whole square. Why minus 4z came? Because out of the 6 terms, 2 terms were negative and those 2 terms were having z common in it. So let us proceed to the last sum for today. Second sum of this fifth one. It is given 2x square plus y square plus 8z square minus 2 root 2 xy plus 4 root 2 yz minus 8xz. As you can see, there are 6 terms: 2x square plus y square plus 8z square minus 2 root 2 xy plus 4 root 2 yz minus 8xz. If there are 6 terms, what should we do? We will check for first common from all of them. There is nothing common. If there is nothing common, then we should proceed towards, see, the common should from everyone. Proceed towards the finding of the 3 squares. As you can see, this first, second and third term are squares. But they are not perfect squares. But we know that now we have to make them squares. Because you can see root 2 in the last 3 terms also. So 2 is a square of root 2. So this will become root 2 x the whole square. Root 2 x the whole square. Y square is a square of y. 8z is a square of 2 root 2. 8 is a square of 2 root 2 and z was there, so a 2 root 2 whole z whole square, 2 root 2 z whole square. Now ignore the last three terms, plus 2 multiplied by first term. What is my first term? That is root 2x, 2 multiplied by root 2x first term, and the second term is y, plus 2 multiplied by second term, that is y, into third term, that is 2 root 2z. See, 2 is a perfect square of root 2 and 8 is a perfect square of 2 root 2, plus 2 into 2 root 2z into first term is root 2x. If you multiply these terms, 2 into root 2, it will become 2 root 2. See, the question got verified. 2 into 2 root 2, that will become 4 root 2. See, the question becomes verified. 2 into 2, 4. Root 2 into root 2 is 2. 4 into 2, 8. See, the question gets verified if you simply use these three terms which you got. Now the final answer. There were two terms which were negative. See, first term and the third term. First term and the third term both are negative. Out of these two terms, which variable do they have common in both the terms? That is x variable. So this x variable will become negative. This x variable will become negative. Wherever you see x, keep a minus sign ahead. So your final answer is minus root 2x plus y plus 2 root 2z the whole square. Minus root 2x plus y minus root 2x, because x term was having negative in all the three terms after the perfect squares. So that's all for today. We'll continue our class of the next sum, that is from 6th sum onwards, in the part 2. Hopefully we'll complete in the part 2, but there may be a part 3 also for the same exercise, as we know that this exercise is important. So that's all for today. Meet you then afterwards. Bye.